figure out how many baby heads tall does this ear go up. I want to make sure before I start doing my composition, I want to make sure that I'm scaling everything correctly. Got 1, 2, maybe 2.5. So let me see. Let me make sure that I have 1, 2, 2.5. Oh, I'm going to bring the baby's head down just a little more. I'm going to put it right here. I want some breathing room next to the mama giraffe's ear and the top of my paper. These things are so darn tall that it's kind of hard to figure out where to put the circle. So you have two options to figure out if your baby giraffe is too tall or not. You could use this head here that you've drawn and measure it up by 2.5 heads. And if you have some wiggle room up here, then you're good. If not, you might need to adjust. Or you could just draw your circle smaller, but I would rather not. My circle's already pretty small for what it is. So your choice, your art. But the first step is going to do a 2-inch tall circle. And then with your 2 inches, you're actually going to make it, see how I'm using the top of my head and the bottom of my head? You want 1.5 of these for the width of your circle. So that way you have, this is literally your forehead and your neck area coming together. So you just want to make sure that the width is correct too. So those are the first 2 steps. Have approximately a circle that's approximately 2 inches high, and then you're going to take that 2-inch measurement and you're going to times it by 1.5 for the width. And you should get something that looks like this. Now we kind of got to figure out mama's circle. You see how I outlined it right here? So mama's circle kind of goes part way into baby circle. So let's just make a mark here to kind of give us an idea of where we're going to position the circle. And then let's figure out from the bottom of our circle, which would be right here, from the bottom of our baby circle, we're going to measure up to the top of mom's head here, not including the ears, the top of the forehead. Let's see how many baby circles up is the mama's head. It looks like it's approximately about 2 baby head circles. Let's see how far it is down. Our mama head circle is going to be. Our mama head circle is going to be halfway down. So here. The end of our circle needs to be here. So in order to find where the bottom of your circle is going to be, you're going to cut baby's head in half. I know that sounds really bad. And you're going to use that to figure out where the bottom of your mama's head's going to be. Alright, let's extend this line out. This is the bottom. Let's see how wide this is going to be. 1 baby head wide. We're literally using the baby head to figure out the measurement of mama's head. So bear with me here. And now let's figure out how high from here to here. 1, 2, that's better. 3. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. So mama's head, let's see how wide it is. Let's cut this circle in half and see how wide it should be. 1, 2 baby heads wide. Starting at the edge of your baby. 1, 2. Okay. Any questions on that? This is literally, this head is kind of part way in on your baby because they're literally nuzzling each other. And it should be, let's just reassess how high it should be. It should be 1, 2, 2.5 baby heads tall. 1, 2. Ah! My thing's incorrect. I did it incorrectly. See, this is why we reassess. This is why we reassess. Let's check. From this circle down. Yep. My chin was down too low. This is why we always reassess. Always. That's why we do a synopsis of what was done in class. So 2.5. 1, 2 and a half. And my head, the top of my head's too high. So I'm going to adjust that. There we go. Okay, now it looks a lot more normal. So half. 1, 2 and a half. So it's 2.5 heads high and 1, 2. Almost 2.5 heads wide. 1, 2. Okay, we're good. We're good. Whew! I'm over here sweating, man. Oh, that was very tricky. All right, let's figure out from here to here how many baby heads from the bottom of your circle for baby giraffe to the bottom of mom's nose, or I think that's a mouth. I don't know. All right, so we're going to start here. Let's start here. 1, 1, 2. 2 baby heads. We're going to start here. I have my pencil lined up to the bottom of my baby head. And I'm going to go 1, 2. Ooh, I have just enough room for the tip of mom's nose. We're going to do 2 lollipops here. 2 lollipops. Let's figure out how long this is going to be. It's going to be half a baby head here. We're going to put half a baby head, so I got to extend it a little bit. This is the length of your baby's snout or muzzle or whatever, what have you, mouthpiece here. That's half a baby head long. And your mom's snout is about 2 baby heads long. So let's connect here. This is your baby's mouthpiece. And now that baby's mouthpiece is in, we no longer need the guidelines to tell us how long the mouth is or how wide the mouth is. We're just going to erase that. We do, however, kind of have to figure out how wide mom's mouth is going to be, because holy guacamole, it's really big. And I'm so scared of drawing it incorrectly. So in order to get the accurate measurements, we have this guideline split up and down the mom's long muzzle feature. Well, we're splitting that in half so we can figure out how much is on this side and how much is on that side, like how much space. So let's figure that out. It's about half a baby giraffe head. Yeah, it's about half of a baby giraffe head. So let's just quick block these in. Yeah, both sides is about half. And then we're literally going to just connect the dots here. Super easy, right? And you can even make sure that this side of mom's face lines up into where the chin curves up towards the cheek. So you can just double see how it intersects where the curve starts going upwards. That's how you know you have it correctly. And we're literally going to just connect the dots at this point. And this is going to be mom's muzzle. I would keep your center guideline positioned and I would keep it where it's at, specifically because you need to figure out where the lip is going to be. This thing right here is a lip. These guys have 20-inch long tongues. So it's really, really, really important to take that into consideration. The lips are going to be abnormally large for the animal that you're drawing. So from the tip, I'm going to just add a little triangle here because it's a little pointed at the end. Okay, from the tip all the way up to the top of your lip, we are going to see how many baby heads that is. And I'm thinking it's one baby head. So the top of your lip is going to be here, and you're literally going to go whoop and turn it into a J. I don't know if you saw that, a backwards J. I'll even put the top of the J line on there so you can see it. Wait, that's not a backwards J. That's a regular J. Yeah, I had to write it out. I'm that ADHD. I'm so sorry. I'm like, ooh, shiny. It's been a long week, friends. It's been a long week. You spend however many hours I spent in the 80-degree heat looking for baby clothes at garage sales, and you wouldn't blame me. All right, so at the top here, you're just going to add a little triangle, or maybe even a little M. Look at that. See the little M? That M is going to be the corner of your mouth. And you're just going to have to do your best to eyeball where your curve comes down and around. I don't really have great instruction for that. When you're ready, you can clean all of this up. When you're ready, just take your time if you need it. I'm just going to clean it up while I wait for us to get prepared for the next step. Don't forget to kind of bring your curve in here for the top of your lip. Don't be like your teacher, because I totally forgot to add that. And it's going to be kind of like a teardrop shape, a really long teardrop shape. If you want to, you can thin that out and make sure that everything's coming together. That's where your eye is going to start. And I'm pretty sure your eye is, I know this sounds crazy, but it's almost the size of your baby head. It literally, if you were to split your baby head into thirds, it's like 3/4 up. And that's how long